Hello guys, my name is Rohan and I'm back with another video, and this is the Swift programming tutorial number 2, and in this video I'll be talking about variables and constants. And variables, as the name suggests, is something that can change, and constants cannot be changed by you. So the way you create constants is you use the keyword let, and then you name your constant, and then this equal symbol is the assignment operator, and what it does is it takes the value on the right and then it assigns the value to the constant or the variable, that whatever you just create. And yeah, we just created our first constant, and I'll be actually creating a new constant. So let's say let last name. And by the way, this naming convention is called camel case, and what it is the first letter of the word should be small, and then the following first letter of the following words will be capital. So like this is small, and then this is capital. And say if I want to have another word, I'll have to make the first letter of that word capital. So let's say last name is equal to Tennyson, and let's create another constant. Let full name equals first name plus last name, and this is called string concatenation, and this is a method that is used to combine strings, not even two values. It's not just limited to strings, it's used to combine two values. And this is the plus symbol. It actually combines the first value and second value, which in this case are both strings. And strings are words, or string is just text. So whenever I say string, I mean text. And first name is a string, so that's Ben, and then last name is a string, and that's Tennyson. And let's actually type in this function called print, and we will type in full name, and we will see here we get the result Ben Tennyson. But we see that we do not have the space in between them. So because this is a programming language, it does not know that these are names, and we have to manually have space between them so that it is nice to look at. And now it looks perfect. This is one method of combining strings, and this is called string concatenation. And the other method you could do this is let interpolated full name equal. So another way you could do this is by a method called string interpolation. And how you do that is you just have a single pair of the quotes, and then you type in a backslash followed by brackets, the simple brackets, and then you type in the name of the variable or constant you want to use. And then what it will do is it will take the value of that variable or constant, which in this case is Ben, and it will substitute that in place of the value. And then we'll do the same thing for last name, and you can see we have a space in between there. And let's actually print this out first. Interpolated full name, So you can see that uh, the value of this is substituted as Ben, and then we have a space in between, and if we didn't have that, we'll have it joined together. So, and then we have the value of this substituted from this Tennyson, so you get that there. And this method is called string interpolation. And yeah, so I'll actually comment this out so that there's just one thing. Let's actually change this to my friend's name is. So we can actually differentiate between the interpolated full name and the full name itself. And let's now move on to variables. And the way you create variables is you begin by the keyword var, which stands for variable, and then you give your variable a name, and then this is the assignment operator, and then this is the value that we want to assign to this to age, which is a variable. And this is how you create a variable. And let's actually print out the variable, and in this case I will use string interpolation. So Ben's, let's actually have some fun with string interpolation. So first name age, no, first name is age years old. So we see the output as Ben is 16 years old, and what it did was it substituted the value of this as Ben, so we get Ben there, and then we have a space, so we have a space right here as well, and then we have is, and then a space here as well, and then we have substituted the value of age, which is a variable from this, which is an integer value, so we have 16 right here, and then we have this leftover piece here. And let's actually try to have the same thing by using the method string concatenation. So we'll type in first name plus is, and then we'll have the age variable, and immediately you see that we have an error, and this is because first name is of type string, which means it's essentially text, but age is integer, and this is the limitation of the method of string concatenation, that we cannot use this in case of two different values, two different data types, so we have a string here and an integer here, and we cannot use the method of string concatenation for such a case, so it will give us an error. So I'll just comment this out, gives error, and I'll have this so it will give you an error and it will not work. And this you can say is the advantage of this method right here, string interpolation, that it can it just makes it a string, so it works. And let's create another variable. And we will name this variable profession, and we'll give it a value of student. So print, and then this is the final command of this video, I believe. And we'll have Ben, so we'll have full name, Ben Tennyson I'm sorry, is a 16-year-old student. So age, year old, student, and then we'll have an exclamation mark right there. Student, so we'll have profession right here. So we see the output, Ben Tennyson is a 16-year-old student, which is the thing we expected. So we substitute full name from this constant right here, which is first name plus a space plus last name, and first name is Ben, and then last name is Tennyson. So full name is Ben Tennyson, and then we have a space followed by is, a space, and then a space. So this is this part of the code. And then we have the age, which is substituted as this 16, and then we have a space, years old. So we have a space, years old, and then we have the profession, which in this case is student, and then we have the value of student, and then we have an exclamation mark. So this is how that worked. And again, you cannot create this by the method of string concatenation. So hope you guys learned something from this video. And in this video I actually tried a different style of recording. I tried to record in the previous videos. What I did was I tried to keep things simple, keep things, as much explained as possible, but from now on I'll keep things simple, and I will talk slow. This will result in a longer video, but it will give me the chance of thinking before I record. And this is because I do not prepare a script or something. I just record and I speak whatever I want. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you'll find this file on my website. The link will be in the description as well, so you can check out if you are having any problem. And if you're having if you want to ask me any question related to this video or related to something you want to tell me, you can do so by leaving a comment, or you can email me your questions, and the email will also be in the description. And thanks for watching guys, goodbye.